Just across the street from the Midland Hotel is James Mulgrew's barber shop. Well, he cut the hair of Ollie and Stanley, and they possibly that photograph is still somewhere about, and I'll keep in touch with you through Steve. Sure. And if I can get in actual fact, I could do it now. Hold it.
Yeah, I'd love to see a copy of that if it turns up.
Well,
have you seen it before, the picture?
No, I haven't, but I know it's about. I'll tell you what, I'm doing an interview at the moment with a lad, and he's a fanatical Laurel and Hardy. Well, you remember that James Mulgrew had the barber shop across from the Midland Hotel? Well, apparently there's photographs of him getting the Laurel and Hardy getting their hair cut by Jimmy Mulgrew. Aye. I'm sure there must be. They wouldn't throw the like of that out. I put that plaque up, sure, to Laurel and Hardy. I done it on television. I put the plaque up, the very last, and the fella that owns all the hotels, what did you call him? Because he bought a new suit just to put the 2 screws in. It was on television. I had it televised. I don't know where it is. I never keep any television working. I will find out for me anyway, and I'll give you a call next week, John. I'm doing the book at the moment. It'll be out by Christmas.
Autobiography?
Yes, I'm doing one at the moment. I'm a lazy boy. After a girl has had the book for part of it for 16 years, and I suddenly decided, with so many people asked me had I ever done, and all the people I met, like, for example, one of the lovely things of Howard Keel.
Howard Keel.
Whom I toured with for 2 years, running in Australia. And Howard's real name was Harold Leake.
Harold Leake?
It was his name backwards, so they changed it, Leake to Keel, and then Howard Keel.
Seriously? That's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. I got his name done in Dublin by this fellow who researched the name Howard Keel, and then found out it was Harold Leake, and done then the Leake end of it, and put the 2 together. And remember, the very last day I saw him was when we done a tribute to Howard Keel in Liverpool, and he had that under his arm, and he sang about 8 songs with this still under his arm, and wouldn't let it go. And he said, "This will be in my home as you walk into the alcove in the hall. It'll be there."
That's beautiful.
And so that was my tribute to Howard Keel.
You made a lot of good friends in the business.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, lovely one. I'm listening to one today, old Dusty Springfield.
Yeah.
Whom I was madly in love with for about 3 weeks. And then found out she was lesbian and didn't love her anymore. Well, she didn't love me. I know a story of Johnny Hamp, who's the man of the comedians. He was the first man to put the Beatles on television. Yeah, and they came from Germany, and they gave them this magnum of champagne, and they signed it along with their manager, what do you call him, the Jewish lad who committed suicide, remember?
The Beatles manager, Epstein?
Epstein, Brian Epstein, yeah, I knew Brian well too. So they gave him the bottle, and they'd signed it. So there was a fella in Johnny Hamp's, and it was about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and him and his wife picked Johnny and his wife up for the 25th wedding anniversary, and they had the bottle of champagne between about 8 of them, a wee glass each, and he said to Johnny, "Geez, that's a lovely bottle." Now he's an electrician, so he said, "I can cut the hair off and put a hole in the bottom and make a nice lampshade out of that." So Johnny says, "Great." So about 6 weeks later, Johnny rang him and said, "That group that you got the bottle," he said, their LP said, "Looks as though it's going to go to #1. he said, did you make the lampshade be great? He said, because they'll be famous. He says, no, as soon as I go home though, I'll do. So I fucking went home. He says to the wife, where's that bottle, that group, he called the Wheaties. Fucking Wheaties, you couldn't even remember the Beatles. The Wheaties signed. She says, what bottle? The champagne. Do you remember the big fucking champagne fucking sitting in that corner? What? Every time I was gonna fucking I had to move it all, fucking bend it. Now this was at Tatton Park, where the big massive Tatton Park mall is. There's about 80 shops and a car park for about 12,000 cars, and that was a dump where it was freaking dumped. So I've finished the story, and I'm writing a book at the moment. They're in it as well. So I've written the book that if you ever go to Tatton Park at night, you'll see an old man with long white hair and 2 sticks. One of these is a microscopic instrument, and you'll hear him saying, "It's bound to be here somewhere." P.S. You're right. It's Johnny Hamp. This is a lovely story.
Brilliant story.
Well, you can piss off now. You've got enough.